It is report writing season, so I asked thousands of my followers what their top tips for report writing were to help you with yours. Now, I was teaching for 10 years, and some of these things I really wished I knew when I was teaching. Some are absolute genius. The first one I really loved was to create a Word document at the beginning of the year in September with the list of children's names, and throughout the year just type in notes about things. It could be like funny things they did, it could be things they were great at, like wow moments, so they can build those up during the year, and then when you come to write the report, it's so much easier to fill those gaps. Now, when I was teaching, this wasn't even a thing, but AI came up so much in the suggestions. Now, I'm completely clueless about AI. I didn't use it when I was teaching. It wasn't a thing when I was teaching, but I've done a little bit of research and taken all of the suggestions from the teachers that did give me AI as a suggestion, and here's the ones that were my favourite. One I really liked was Quillbot. It was really good for rewriting sentences. So we all know we always struggle to find new ways of saying the same thing. So I tried putting in a couple of really general sentences that I tended to use in my reports, and it helped me just rewrite and find different words for things, different ways of saying things. And I ended up being able to say the same kind of thing about 5 different children, just in completely different ways. It helped a lot. So I definitely recommend Quillbot. The other AI tool that was highly recommended was TeachMate AI, which is a specific teacher AI tool. I haven't subscribed to it. There is a fee for subscribing, but there is a section in the website that is for writing reports. Very highly recommended. Have to take everyone's word for it, but that came up a lot. One thing I used to do that did get suggested a lot was to create bullet points for every section on each child's report with the general notes of things that you want to say. And then once you've got those in place, then go back and make them into sentences. I just found it so much easier to get my ideas all together first and then think about how I wanted to word it. Now, obviously, you're going to check your reports at the end for spelling and grammar mistakes, but a top tip from everybody was to swap reports with another class teacher. So you take their reports, they take yours, check each other's. It's so much easier to spot typos and spelling errors on somebody else's things than it is your own. That's definitely true for me. And finally, if this is a new school or this is your first set of reports that you're writing, don't be scared to ask another teacher for examples of their reports from last year. It's a really handy way of getting to know the tone and the way that the reports are written, especially in that particular school. Don't be afraid to ask. They would be more than willing to let you see them, I'm sure. If you're a teacher and you have some great top tips for either new teachers or teachers like me who were teaching for 10 years and still didn't know really what they were doing about report writing, then leave them in the comments. We would love to hear them.